morning. Oh, that's tasty. I'll tell you what, that is some tasty coffee. When I arrived in Australia, I invested in this, just like a small coffee maker to use for ground coffee. And I'll tell you what, I've never spent a better $20 in my life. It's pretty small, so you can only make one coffee at a time out of it, but it means I can finally buy and drink really nice coffee. So this coffee here is Sacred Grounds. I just got it from a supermarket here in Australia. Peruvian coffee, honey, macadamia nut and plum. Oh man, it's just so good. And to think I was waking up every morning and drinking instant coffee. Anyway, moving on. Welcome to Margaret River, Australia's renowned wine country, just a short 5-hour drive south of Perth. Trust me, in Australia, that's a short drive. I've been living here for the past 3 months, working during the vineyard pruning season, looking to get those 88 days done for my all-important second-year visa here in Australia. Today we are talking about the absolute top things to do in and around Margaret River, or Margs to the locals. So let's jump right into the top 5, let's go. At number 5, we have the beach of Surfers Point. Surfers Point is a beach on the west coast, which can be found in the town of Prevelli, which is around a 10-minute drive from Margaret River. And it's famous for, you guessed it, surfers. On that coastline, you get these huge waves crashing in from the Indian Ocean, and it's really popular with surfers. So if you enjoy surfing or you just want to see other people do it, it's definitely something worth checking out. There's also some great spots to get some fish and chips, buy some coffee, all with those incredible views right in front of you. Next up is Hamelin Bay. Now, not only is it a really beautiful beach, but it's also particularly famous for its popularity with stingrays, specifically smooth rays, black rays, and eagle rays. I don't really know the difference. One's smooth, one's black, and one's an eagle. Anyway, particularly in the summer months, it's one of the best places to see stingrays swimming around in the shallow water in all of Western Australia. Unfortunately, I haven't managed to see any being here during the winter months, but at least that leaves the incentive to come back here and visit. At number 3, we have a really awesome spot which I visited just a couple of weeks ago. Again, it's one of those places that you're better off visiting during the summer, but even in the winter, it's really pretty to look at. Indijup Beach is just a 30-minute drive west of Margs, and it hosts these really incredible natural rock pools where the ocean crashes over the rocks. It is really quite incredible to see. During the summer, you could easily go for a cheeky little dip in those waters, maybe a little bit too cold to do it at the moment. At number 2, we have Sugarloaf Rock. Now, I imagine the photographer in me is probably putting this at number 2, but I really love it here. I made a video a few weeks back about my experience shooting a sunrise at Sugarloaf, and I got some killer shots that morning. It's one of those places that you can go that, from a photography perspective, has such a wide variety of angles and perspectives that you can shoot from, that each time that you did go, you would come back with a completely different photo every time. It's around a 50-minute drive north of Margaret River in a town called Dunsborough. Definitely worth checking out if you're coming here to visit. Whether you're into photography or not, it's still very beautiful to look at. This takes us to number 1, and I think it's pretty obvious what that is. They don't call Margaret River the wine region for nothing. That's right, you guessed it, wineries. Particularly famous for its exceptional Chardonnay and Cabernet Sauvignon, you'll find some of the best wine in all of Australia in this quaint little town. There is a huge selection of wineries to choose from Cullen Wines to Vas Felix and everything in between. This footage was taken at Voyager Estate last week, a really beautiful estate and vineyard with some wonderful tasting selections. Of course, wine's not everyone's thing, but don't worry, there's still a huge selection of alcohol and food factories in this region for you to check out. There's gin distilleries, brewing companies, cheese factories, and a chocolate factory. That one's my favourite. This one's an awesome little experience, so I just had to add it in. Previously used as a fire lookout platform, the 53-metre climb above the Karri forests gives you incredible views. The Gloucester Tree can be found in the town of Pemberton, which is a 90-minute drive east of Margaret River. Again, that's a very short drive here. So that's it for our top 5 things to do in Margaret River. I hope you found that information useful if you ever plan on dropping by. In the next couple of weeks, I'll have finished my farm work and I'll be finally heading up the west coast north to do some real travelling. It's been a really long time coming. I'm going to be visiting some really incredible places, so keep an eye out for those vlogs. But for now, I'm off to top up this delicious coffee. I'll see you guys very soon.